It's the Midnight Trucking Radio Network. Eric Harley here. We're at the Mid-America Trucking Show in Louisville, Kentucky, 2010. Here we are with Rusty Rush. He's the CEO and president of Rush Enterprises. Rusty, how are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Great to see you, and great to see a fellow Texan here in Kentucky.
Well, I appreciate those comments. It's nice to be here, but it'll be good. We'll be headed home here in a couple of days.
That's
We're
right.
Excited to be here.
Looking forward to a great show here at Mid-America. Give us a background for those who don't know Rush Enterprises.
Well, Rush Enterprises, we are the largest dealership network in the United States. We have 48 dealerships scattered mainly across the southern United States in 11 states. We're a Peterbilt dealer at all locations. We have one Navistar franchise in Charlotte.
Yeah.
The remaining stores are scattered from Florida to California, mainly across the South. Throughout the South. We've been in business now. It's actually our 45th anniversary this year since my father founded the company back in 1965. Actually, April of '65. So we're coming up on the date for the 45th anniversary. But
45 years.
45 years. I've been involved since I was for about the last 35 anyway. Since I was growing up.
You folks there at Rush have really focused on service. Tell us why that's so important. Why you focus on that?
Well, you know, we've got a saying. I've definitely got a saying that it's not just the product itself. You know, we believe that service sells trucks, and trucks don't sell service.
Right.
Service sells trucks. And at the end of the day, if an operator cannot get his loads pulled, and he can't produce revenue. A truck is a revenue-producing vehicle, so it has to be running at all times. So how you provide a solution. Not necessarily the same solution to every customer, but provide a solution for whatever a customer's needs are to meet his needs, to keep him on the road, to keep him, to keep the wheels turning. That's what's most important. And how you differentiate yourself, and that's what we've done in our growth in the last 15 years, is try to put together a contiguous network of service to where if you're a Rush customer and you have an account, and whether you're in Florida or you're in California, if you have a warranty issue for work you had done in Florida, we'll take care of it in California and Colorado and Arizona. You also get that same consistent pricing, so you know what your price is going to be, no matter where you might have an issue.
Yeah, meeting those challenges, gosh, over a span of 45 years, those challenges change, it seems like, on a daily basis. So that's a pretty big job.
Well, they're always changing, and right now we're probably in some of the more dynamic times that we've seen in a while with the 2010 emission issues and new emission engines that are coming on board. And supporting that product going forward, but yet still maintaining the strong support for the product of the past. And as we see, I believe, as we see things finally looking like they might be getting a little better after, after tonnage started down in October of '06, I think sometimes people lose sight of the fact of how long we've been in this pretty depressed cycle. Long before the economy itself started down. As you know, trucking is always a leading indicator of what the economy is going to do. So, but we're excited. We think we're seeing some signs of life out there. Just in the last, as tonnage has started to move up, and capacity is getting in line with tonnage. I think you're going to see, for the truckers that have made it through the downturn, things are going to be better in 11, 12, and 13. I don't think there's any question about that.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, I mean, even hearing that, some people believe it's going to be a pretty steep slope upward. So, again, those are good challenges to have.
Yeah, it would be nice after 4 years of tough markets in '07, '08, 2009, and actually 2010 will continue to be difficult, but we're seeing trend lines in a lot of areas of our business that say, it is coming. The recovery is coming inside of our industry, being specific to the trucking industry. So that's exciting. That's why I can sit here today and be a little more bullish than I've been able to be the last 24 months or so.
Yeah, it is a good feeling. It really is, and a lot of that is being echoed by others. So that tells us that those better times are on the way. Now, it's important to point out, Rusty, that at Rush, you guys offer a wide range of choices for the owner-operator out there, from the pre-2010 engines, even the new engines. Why is that so important?
Well, you want to provide a need. Everyone has different needs in this environment, and for the folks that haven't been able maybe to purchase a pre-2010 emission engine, we do have a fairly large inventory, stock of inventory right now. So we have that available on our yards in many different applications. So that's important. And as we go forward, it's important that we're investing a lot of money and a lot of efforts into being able to support the new products that are coming out. We don't have a large inventory of new products yet because everyone is just finishing building the old engines through the first quarter of the year.
Yeah.
But we are prepared. We've sent technicians to training. We've had our salespeople in training.
Yeah.
So that we will be able to we understand what the new product, to try to take the fears and alleviate some of the the fears that folks have about the new product, and make them at ease so they'll be comfortable as we roll forward the remaining pre-2010 engines and trucks that we do have, that everyone will be comfortable with the new product, that it will be supported, and they can understand SCR or EGR, whatever the case might be, going forward, post-2010 emissions.
It's interesting to look at the dynamics here. When you talk about focusing on service like you do, you have to think about, you just mentioned technicians. The technicians today, they're not the old wrench turners of yesterday. These folks are highly technical, highly trained. But everybody on the ground floor there at Rush, of course, has to be following through with that mission statement. So that's
no question that training is what it's all. We continue to invest. That's one of the fortunate things. Even during the downturn, we were able to continue to grow our footprint. Continue to train our people, to keep them apprised of all new technologies that are going on, so that we can try to differentiate ourselves when it comes to providing service to a customer. Doing it across a large network, where you can give that consistency, and that consistency is not just geographic, it's in training, it's in inventories, it's in all the areas that you try to touch, so that that you do have the part on the shelf and you do have the technician ready for when someone has a problem, that you're able to take care of that issue for them and provide that solution. At the end of the day, it's about solution. It's selling product is important, but if you can't provide an aftermarket solution, at the end of the day, you won't sell that product a second time. Yeah,
that's for sure. Well, great. Thank you so much, you folks there at Rush Enterprises, serving the driver in the industry well for 45 years. Congratulations on your 45-year anniversary.
Well, thank you very much. And as I said earlier, I think the important thing is I can finally feel a little bullish about the future. I think 2010 is going to continue to be a little tough, but the trends are there. And we are starting back, as I said, recovering in our industry, being specific to our industry, and if you can finish weathering through 2010, I do believe as we get to the fourth quarter of the year and get into 11, 12, and 13, that there will be a lot of opportunities out there for both the trucker himself, the dealer themselves, and together we will both recover quite well going into the next year.
Rusty, we appreciate your time and your insight. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a great show.
You bet. Pleasure to be here. Thank you.